Mwah.
Hey, I'm Heather,
And I'm Jason,
and we have just started the process to adopt our second child.
and we're super excited.
Adoption is something that God has placed on both of our hearts a long time ago. Before we ever even got married, I know that I had thought about adopting. And when I mentioned that to Jason, it turns out that he had always thought that he was going to adopt one day too.
Yeah, we had that conversation. I remember it was at your old condo before we were ever married. We were hanging out talking about our future and our family and all that and how we wanted to build that, and adoption has always been a part of that. And we knew no matter whether God gave us children by birth or not, we always wanted to adopt, and we felt like that was something that modeled God's adoption of us into his family and making us his children, that we get to experience all the blessings that come with that, and we wanted to have that in our family as well.
We both have a huge heart for children and just loving them and showing them like what it means to belong and be important and loved and give them just a place. And you know, as a teacher and him as a children's pastor, it's just natural to want to have that child and nurture that. It was pretty exciting that we shared that we had that goal in common. Mm-hmm. And then about a year after we got married, we started trying to build our family. And it became clear that there were some struggles with some infertility there. So we kind of came to a crossroads and we didn't know exactly. We prayed a lot about what we were supposed to do, whether we were supposed to pursue fertility treatments or if we were supposed to pursue adoption. God kind of began shutting some doors for us and making it clear kind of which process he wanted us to take first. And we just pursued that course wholeheartedly.
Yeah, and then God blessed us through adoption with our daughter Grace, and she's cute, but she's a pistol. A couple years ago, we adopted Grace. She came into our home. We became her forever family. We put in our paperwork and had our home study and everything finalized, and 8 months later, we got a call and literally met her overnight. It has been such a blessing to us that we want to continue to build our family that way. God made that really clear this past year.
When I had some health issues and had a hysterectomy, so we know that adoption is the way that we're supposed to continue to build our family. From the moment that we met Grace, there was never a question in our mind that she was our child. Like, she was our child from the first minute that we got the phone call about her. Do you remember the night we got the call about Grace?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
We were having sloppy joes with our life group.
Yeah, we were about to have life group.
I was really looking forward to those sloppy joes.
We had the sloppy joes on and people were starting to come in and the phone rang and I didn't recognize the number, but I picked up the phone and I said hello, and they were like, "This is Janice from Children at Heart. Do you have a minute?" And I was like, "Well, I only have a minute because life group is coming in." And then she was like, "Well, there's a baby." And I'm like, "Whoa." So we left the sloppy joes there and we took the call in the spare bedroom that we had been praying over, because that was going to be Grace's room. We had gone in there and we were listening about, you know, the details about her and everything. And at the end of the call, Janice was like, "I'm sure you want some time to think about it." And we were like, "Nope, we don't need time. That's our baby will be there in the morning." And everybody, remember how everybody pitched in? Everybody in life group went to Walmart. All the girls went to Walmart. We were buying baby stuff because we had nothing except the crib that we'd been praying over. And my mom and dad came in with the pack and play, and everybody just really pulled together to support us and get things ready. And people showed up at the hospital with blankets and bottles and things like that we would need. So it was an incredible time. It was just incredible to see the love of family and friends just kind of surround us and surround our little girl.
You know, the thing that we learned with our adoption of Grace is that it really does take a village to raise a child, and so we couldn't have done it the past 2.5 years without the support of our family and our friends. And so that's where you guys come in with the start of the journey of our next adoption. And so we want to invite all you guys to be a part of that journey. And there's a few ways that you can do that. One is you can pray with us and for us. We don't take prayers lightly. We believe God moves powerfully through prayer, and so we invite you to be a part of that. Secondly is through friendship. We need people there for us to talk with, to listen to encourage us, to tell us what we need to hear. And thirdly is financially. And we ask you to consider giving a donation to support us when it comes to the adoption of our child. It's going to cost us a neighborhood of $20,000 for us to bring our next baby home, and that includes cost of paperwork, agency fees, home study costs, background checks, court costs. There's so many things that creep up, and so we're asking our family and our friends, those that love us, that support adoption, to come along beside us and help to make this a reality for us. And we're excited about that. We thank you for your support, and we are excited to see how God's going to move.
Whoa, whoa.